Hey there, Dan here with the Freedom Provider. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about fear. And I don't know why, but it is rampant in our culture right now. And people are peddling it. And media and politicians are serving up daily doses of fear each and every day. And you know what? I'm kind of sick of it. I just watched today's presidential debate. At the time of this recording, it's Tuesday, September 29th. And as I was watching the debate, which was almost impossible to watch, I noticed that each man was pitting and using fear and the what if of the other being in office to the nth degree. And this channel is not meant to be political, and it's not something I'm going to promote or push on this channel, so I'm not going there, but maybe I already did, I don't know. But the point is, fear is being used way too much today. And you know what, if you're paralyzed with fear, or you just got all this pent up anxiety in your life, I want to come to you and say it's okay. We're gonna be all right. I want to say that we're gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this. But there might be reasons why we have a lot of fear, and there might be some things that you can do to help reduce the fear that you have in your life. One of the things that I would recommend is to check your mind. What are you thinking about? What are you consumed with? What thoughts are popping up in your mind on a regular basis? And then ask yourself, is that really true, or is that just a what if? Is it am I just taking things to the nth degree? Am I going down the rabbit hole? Am I being irrational with my thoughts? Is this really going to happen? And is it something that I can change? The second thing I would recommend is, what are you watching, listening, reading? What are the things that are you taking in? Partway through the presidential debate, I actually took a break. I was done with three grown men yelling at each other. And I was just done. And so I went and watched another YouTube video, and actually learned something. And I gained some more knowledge today. I became a little smarter just by picking up some tips from someone on YouTube. And I felt better about what I learned. I got a laugh out of it at the same time. And my anxiety, tenseness, all this stuff that I was feeling from watching the debate was replaced with something that gave me a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope. And so with that, I just wanted to say, sometimes we get sucked into, or we consume something. Like right now, it's almost October and of 2020, and the media every single day is giving us continuous updates on coronavirus cases, coronavirus deaths, COVID related this, COVID related that. And you know what? If we had the news and the media reporting every day to us like how many car crashes there are, which sometimes they do that, but if they were reporting it every single day, X amount of people had a car crash today, and X amount of people died in car crashes today, and 30 more people got in a car accident today, would we stop driving cars? Would we stop traveling? Would we some people would, because of the fear that is being, the fear mongering and the fear that would be almost pushed on us. And then on top of that, you know, us being cooped up. I've got a quote here from Dale Carnegie. It says, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Well, no wonder so many of us are dealing with fear. We have no other choice but to sit home and think about it. We can't go out and get busy. Dale's right on, though. We need to look at some of these things that are causing us fear, and we need to conquer them. I myself am trying to learn more about YouTube and learn more about online marketing and starting an online business. And I'm doing things that are new to me, that in some cases are scary to me. I'm doing work that's hard, that I'm not accustomed to, that I'm not familiar with. And in some cases, it's fearful to talk about because I'm not too sure. I don't have my confidence built up yet. I say all that to say this. I'm going to do the hard work. I'm going to put in the time. I'm going to conquer my fears. And you know what? As I do that, I find out that I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not fearful anymore. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been recording weddings, event videography, and I've actually also been able to help by DJing a couple weddings or two. And a lot of people aren't wearing masks at these events because they sit down and they eat, and usually it's a gathering of a lot of people that they all know each other. Some of these people are coming from out of state. Now, as a person in service, I kind of gauge it, and I will wear a mask if necessary, or if the majority of the other people are. But you know what? I think there's a lot of fear that's going out there that's causing us to wear masks, that's causing us to be overly concerned about the people around us. And I think if we kind of do some research on the statistics, look at what the CDC is putting out about this, and tackle these issues head on, we can fight the fear and conquer some of these things that are terrifying us. So be encouraged. This isn't the end of the world. And this isn't the end of the U.S. You know, we're going to make it through this election somehow, some way. And regardless of who's president, you will still be able to move forward and do things in your life. You're going to be responsible for your own actions. You will be responsible for your own decisions. And I'm encouraging you to conquer the things that make you afraid, to conquer the fear and confront it. And as you do so, you will experience freedom in your life. Judy Blume quote says, "Each of us must confront our own fears. We must come face to face with them. How we handle our fears will determine where we will go with the rest of our lives. To experience adventure or to be limited by the fear of it. I mean, that pretty much puts a nice end cap on this video. I hope that you can confront the things that make you afraid. I'm working on videos here that maybe I'm a little afraid to produce them because I'm learning something, but I'm at that beginning stage of learning something, so I don't feel like I have mastery over it. So I don't feel like I'm an authority on it. So I don't want to come off as an authority, but I feel like it's my job to take what I learn and share it so that someone else who hasn't even had any experience with them can at least have maybe a stepping stone to walk into it with me guiding them along the way. To me, I'm a little afraid of saying something that I'm going to mislead someone or direct them the wrong way or screw up the words I say. So with that, I'm going to conquer my fear. I'm going to make some of these videos. I'm going to put them out, and if I screw it up or I come across a little weird or a little unsure of myself, it's because I'm learning. And I'm learning how to do new things. I'm learning how to do hard things. But as I learn, I hope to teach, and I hope to inspire people to take the next step and to learn something new themselves and to step out of the fear of paralysis that fear causes in our lives, and to step into that fear, to push into it a little bit and to say, you know what, I was afraid, but I did it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and I made it through, and this is a new step for me. And with that, I'll wrap this up. There was a famous character. He said, fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. You know what? If you're dealing with a lot of fear in your life, you might be dealing with some suffering. Stop your suffering. Press into your fear, fight it, and conquer something today that you maybe have been afraid to deal with. This is Dan with the Freedom Provider today. If you are interested in more content like this, leave me a comment down below and let me know. What is it, something that you were afraid to do, but when you accomplished it or did it, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was? I'd love to see that below and engage with you on that. If you're interested in maybe learning a little bit more about online marketing, there's a link below of my best recommendation for that. And as always, stay safe and conquer some fear out there. And we'll talk to you again next time. Take care.